a bonus episode of Drafthouse Drive.
And it's a triple feature, technically.
Technically, yeah. We're going to go see the Labrynth at the Alamo itself, and
that's
then
Labrynth, not Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, no, just Labrynth starring David Bowie.
Yes.
And we just saw the Raid 1 and 2.
Well, it's the Raid Redemption and then the Raid 2.
Oh, the Raid Redemption, really?
Yes, I don't know.
Why is it called Redemption?
I don't know.
It's just like a sequel thing to name something that.
No, it makes sense considering, well, I can't say because spoilers.
Well, I mean, yeah, but Redemption is like right up there with Revengeance for like a movie sequel title.
Oh,
and
well.
that and Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm.
The Raid Electric Boogaloo Part 1.
Look at your car.
Wait a minute, what? I thought I'm driving my car though.
No.
That's not what? What's happening?
Yes.
Is there a clone me hanging around in your neighborhood, Quintin?
Dear God, no.
Please, yes.
No.
I want to meet him.
So let's go into the Raid 1 first.
Yes, so spoilers for the Raid 1.
And the Raid 2.
And the Raid 2. But, man, those were some good martial arts
I
films.
fucking know. That's
Like-
Indonesian. If I'm right, I think it's Muay Thai.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's the
not-
martial art.
Yeah, it's because it's not, I don't think that's not Kung Fu.
Oh, definitely not.
I think, I'm like 90% sure that's Muay Thai.
Is that like the region's
I think
martial
so.
art?
Yeah.
Like how South Korea has Taekwondo?
Yes. And Hapkido.
Makes sense. What is... Well, I guess Japan has Aikido.
No, Japan has karate.
Karate? Really? Is
Yeah, that's Japan.
Ah. Okay, and I guess Kung Fu then is Chinese.
Or it might be the other way around. I can't remember.
I know Aikido is like a Japanese fighting style, but then again, I'm not the expert here. You are.
Yeah, but I can't remember.
But no, the Raid, like the first Raid, is just a really solid movie overall. Like it's very suspenseful, very tense, nice tight story, running only about an hour and a half. Like it, and all the action scenes were fantastic too. Like the general premise is this police battalion gets set up to raid what I assume is a drug lord. Basically, he's just kind of like a local
just a crime
like a
lord.
hotel.
I
yeah,
took
it's
it
like
as
a
crime
local
lord.
kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like his hotel, or I guess his apartment block,
Yeah.
if you really want to be like, because he calls them tenants and he lets like other criminals live there for a fee, and I guess real people too, because there's this one guy who was just trying to take care of his sick wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're raiding his apartment building because you will find out later that there's a setup from the corrupt higher ups to get rid of some good officers or something. I forget the exact reason. You happen to know, Quinn?
What?
Like why they're sent there to begin with? Besides,
They're
as a
sent there
setup?
because they want to kill the old man.
The old man?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So basically, everyone else is just collateral.
Yeah.
The old guy was just sent there because they just need him gone.
Yeah.
That's right. Because he was too
And
ambitious.
then
Because he was
he
trying to move on
assembled a
up.
team. Yeah, he was trying to kill the dude above him.
All right, that makes sense. He was trying to rise up in the ranks, which I guess is like the theme of the Raid: is don't be too ambitious or shit goes down.
Yeah.
For real.
Like for real. Like learn your place.
Yeah.
And then that poor dude Rama gets fucked over the entire series. Like he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's literally done nothing wrong this whole series.
Yeah.
And he still gets screwed over. Thankfully, he's a martial arts badass.
Fuck yeah, he is. Oh, God.
I guess it's another moral of the story is always be a martial arts badass. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And nothing bad will ever happen to you besides a few stabs.
A few stabs.
A few stabs.
Just a few scratches here and there.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
big.
I saw the first Raid in theaters, but I didn't see the second one in theaters. But
Like not when it was releasing, but like they had like a release, like you saw.
it was
in
released
theater.
in the United States for like a short period.
Okay, so you saw like when it was actually like coming
In
out.
theaters, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I saw the first one, but I didn't see the second one in theaters. Damn, I wish I saw the second one in theaters.
And I guess that leads us to the second one. The second one was, in my opinion, just fantastic for the martial arts and action
Fuck
sequences.
yeah, it was.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that guy with the baseball bat has got to be my favorite character in that
No,
movie.
man, mine is Deaf Hammers.
Death
No,
Hammers. is
Deaf
awesome, too.
half-blind Hammers, sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of like the claw guy. The guy with the...
Like the two like karambit
Yeah.
like looking
I kinda like
knives.
that guy, yeah.
He was pretty badass too.
He took a long ass time to die.
That
That's the
would
thing.
holy shit.
That
yes.
kitchen. See, what I like about the second one is there's like the car scene
Yes.
that's fucking badass as shit.
The mud
There's
fight.
the mud fight, which is badass as shit. There's the bathroom fight, which is badass. All the fucking fight scenes are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
But I love baseball bat guy. I can't get over him. I just love baseball bat as an improvised weapon, and the fact that he also included the baseballs as like turbo projectiles with it. It was just great.
He had some good ass aim with his baseballs.
And he was so snarky too. Just bring back the ball. Oh, now you fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It was I love him. But that being said, I think the Raid 2 really does suffer from like being a bit overly long.
No, see, I think
it's 2.5 hours.
I know,
man.
I'll defend it for that because it's a crime movie, and you don't see any crime because the first one is it's straight action movie. The second one, it focuses a lot more on the crime aspect.
Straight action.
It's a lot of action.
It's a lot of action, but it's like action with tension.
It's the same with. I think it is the exact same story as Judge Dredd, actually.
Really?
Dredd, but in Dredd, he goes into a tower to kill a crime lord, and he just gets fucked all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I do agree with you there that they had, like, I think they just had sequel syndrome. Like, they had to top the first one in some way.
Yeah.
They clearly did that with the action.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But with the story, like, it wasn't tight. It wasn't really focused, in my opinion. And it was a bit overly long.
It was hard to follow.
It was hard to follow.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was a bit hard to follow because there were just too many players. In the first one, you had the drug lord, the crime lord, and the police.
Yeah.
That's about it. And, of course, you had, like, that kind of third party with the old man policeman, but, like, he kind of just did his own thing. He wasn't super critical. I mean, he was obviously to the story, but it's not like he influenced the story to such a degree where you couldn't wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
Unlike this one where you had the corrupt cops, the honest cops, the Japanese, the Indonesian mafia, and then you had the guy who killed Andy. Bejo, thank you. That's like 5 different groups. Now, the corrupt cops, they don't play too much into it. And honestly, the honest cops don't even play much into it besides drama. But even then, that's still 3 factions you got to be juggling constantly, and all like the politics they do.
Yeah. I think the second one is like if you took the movie Goodfellas and then put it in Asia.
Yeah, like I can agree to that. Like I appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah.
But as a sequel, I think it fails.
As a sequel or as a sequel to the first one?
As a sequel to the first one.
Yeah, okay.
As a sequel overall, it did it great.
Yeah.
Like, it at least lives up a little bit to the Raid. It's just, compared to the Raid 1, I don't think it's as good.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you, like, watch it just for the action and you don't care about the story, hey, sweet, you got at least a solid hour, if not more, of action.
Yeah, see, I still think the second one's better just because, Jesus Christ,
that's why I'm saying the action's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm just talking the movie as a whole.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of another example like that where I really like one particular aspect of the movie, but the rest of the movie is just kind of either or not that great. And honestly, the one thing that comes to mind is the Doom movie with the first-person action sequence.
I've never seen it, and I don't plan on it.
Good, because it's ass.
Yeah.
But that first-person action sequence, holy shit, is it great.
I've heard.
It's so good. But yeah, I mean that was the Raid 1 and 2.
Yeah.
We just saw that at Quinn's house today. Anything to add, Casey?
No, you pretty much summed it up for me. So
I was gonna say, first of all, the car chase sequence. I found a picture or a GIF on Google Images. The way that they shot it is they had. So look at the top and look at the bottom. They had to pass camera from car to car.
Oh shit!
When they did some of those shots.
That's pretty great. So they like just chuck the camera, or
no, they would hand it to each other,
like while driving.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then another thing I found on IMDb is apparently that kitchen fight took 8 days to shoot.
I can believe that.
God damn! Like, what made it so long to shoot? Just to get everything perfect?
The fact that it's 195 shots, I think that's probably why.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't even paying attention to that. They were just. I know it was a long ass fight, and it was a very intricate fight too.
Yeah.
And I just love the bit at the beginning where they're just like taking the same pose, and so you can get like the first hit off, and then it goes forward.
But what was it? Oh, the main guy, so Rama, and then the the secondary bad guy in the first one, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Those two are in Star Wars Episode 7.
That's right.
I mentioned that when I saw Star Wars with you.
Wait, Episode 7 or
Episode
Rogue
7,
One?
not Rogue One. They're
Not
in
Rogue
Episode
One,
7.
As what? Like, what are they?
And so you remember the scene when Han and Chewie are on the Millennium Falcon and those gangsters come?
I remember now.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
they're one of the sets of gangsters.
Oh, okay.
Tell that to Contra Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not that one. They're the other.
I'm just
side.
saying, like, they're in there.
Yeah, they're in that scene. Yeah, they're in, and I'm so pissed because they like announced that they were going to be in the movie, and I was so excited because I thought they were going to do some like bomb ass shit like
Nah,
that.
they just get eaten by space eyeballs.
They just get eaten by space eyeballs.
Hey, it's a neat little cameo.
Yeah.
Well, anything else to add?
I liked the. Oh yeah, there was the other fighting scene from the second one when they the porn fight.
Oh yeah, the porn. Yeah. Just girl walks out with just big ass fucking strap on. It's
Giant
like
wiener.
I was like on her arm. It's like, man, where'd you get this guy? He can't take dick worth shit. You got him as a hitchhiker. Well, get better talent.
There's a third one in development.
Oh. How the hell are they gonna pull that off?
I don't know, but also the second one. So I said it was the same day. Yeah, the second one takes place 2 hours after the ending of the first one.
Well, 2 hours at the very beginning, and then like 2 years.
Yeah, and then 2 years. But
Yeah. How the hell did it take like 2 hours? Because I guess he was already like working with the crooked cops because his wife already gave birth, and it was 2 months like before then at that case.
yeah,
So there must have been like another time jump before the 2 year time jump as well.
yeah, because it was 2 months, and then Andy got killed.
Oh, 2 months and then Andy got.
No, sorry, 2 hours, and then later Andy got killed.
Yeah.
Even though that's the first thing they show, because
Yeah, yeah.
the first like 30 minutes are
Yeah, where
like
the old
3
guy gets
different
shot.
timelines.
Like like I get that. It's like there's no way Andy gets killed like 2 hours after that.
No.
Like maybe like a couple of days afterwards, but
Yeah.
not like shotgun to the head in a ditch like
Yeah.
2 hours later. But yeah, that was the raid. I'm gonna go see the Labrynth.
I need to show you Kung Fu Hustle, Casey.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, since this is a bonus episode, I think we can just end it a bit early.
Yeah, that
just
works.
chill out. So that was the raid. We'll see you guys after the flick. Farts.
Yay! Some funny shit.
We're gonna go see Labrynth.
It wasn't real shit, but it was fake poots.
It was real enough.
It was fake poots.
Can you hold this?
Yes, sorry.
Hooray. It's bright outside. I'm used to it being like 8 p.m. when we get out.
At
Or even
the
later.
earliest.
At the earliest. I want it to be darkness outside. This isn't normal.
Just like your soul.
Yes. Yes. Well, I don't think my soul's that dark.
Mine is.
Eh. These are the night. I'm the Iron Man to your Batman.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's not the case at all. What the fuck are you doing? No, do not pop the fucking balloon on the cast. If
Do
you
it.
do,
it.
I will delete
Do
this
it.
episode forever.
Why?
Ah,
Do it.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
it time.
no.
Yes.
Oh, when we least expected.
Ah, for fuck's sake, I'm going to kill everybody. Pop that shit and I'm crashing this car immediately.
I know. That's why I'm scared to do it, because I'm afraid we're gonna die.
Exactly.
Why are you doing now when he's like parked and slow?
No, this is not parked. This is
Well,
with
when he's
foot
not-
on the
when he's
brake.
not- yeah, when he's
Brett
not-
scares easy, Casey. You don't understand.
That I do.
No, you understand. He doesn't.
Well, like horror movies don't scare me that easy.
No, but you jump scare easy.
Yes.
That's what I was talking about. You also scare by flocked pop figures easy.
That's soul-wrenching terror right there. You don't understand.
You're right, I don't.
You've gone Pavlov on me every time you mention the word flocked. I just shudder.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we watched David Bowie's Bulge featuring the Goblins.
Get it right, David Bulgy.
David Bulgy featuring the goblins.
That was some impressive man meat, I'm not gonna lie.
Some primo dong.
Hashtag giblins.
Ghosts and goblins.
Gabbing goobles.
But no, like, that was actually a pretty solid movie. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I just watched it, like, by myself.
Instead of having people screaming next to you.
Yes.
I felt sorry for you for
This
that,
is
by the way.
twice in a row.
What was the other one? Not in a row, because Atomic Blonde, you didn't have that.
No, there was something happening during Atomic Blonde that was to my left. Anyway. But yeah, no, it's like the people who are, like, next to me, they were into it, but they were, like, a bit too into it. It was a quote along, so, like, I can't get mad, but, like, it just kind of diminished my love of the movie a little bit. No, I think if I saw it by myself, I would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You see, I feel the exact opposite. I don't think this is a movie I would have enjoyed by myself. I think this is the kind of movie where I have to, like, be with other people in order to, like, fully enjoy it.
Yeah,
kind of like Rocky Horror, in my opinion.
Oh,
Rocky Horror is required. You have to be around people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at least for the first time.
And this is kind of in that same category for me. Of like, I'd rather be around people.
See,
I wouldn't watch this movie by myself.
See, it's. I think I like that, but if the people were just a little bit less into it, because they were quoting like every fucking line.
It's kind of like
quoting everything.
Literally the day before we went, college started freshman year. I came here and I watched a Pee Wee Herman movie party.
Oh yes.
And the people next to me knew literally every single line through the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, and it made it kind of hard to like hear the actual lines.
Yeah.
Like I was hearing them and not the movie.
Yeah.
But I mean that's the risk you run with quote alongs.
Yeah, I could hear that so far because we've been to like.
I know I've been to at least 3. You've been to 4 because we've been to Rocky Horror, this one,
yes,
Army of Darkness, and you've been to Pee Wee.
Yeah, and then also Rocky Horror twice for me.
Oh, okay.
And I went to one for Beetlejuice too.
Okay.
But
so like
yeah,
I said, I've been to 3. You've been to 5.
My favorite has been Army of Darkness so far.
Army of Darkness has been great.
That's only because everyone knows that you don't need to quote everything. You just got a few key lines you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
With like even with like Beetlejuice and everything, all the other movies that we've gone to see, they always quote too much.
Maybe it was just like that particular audience or the people who were next to us because we got lucky. But Rocky Horror was great too because everyone was like very enthusiastic.
The first time we saw Rocky Horror was better than the second time that I saw it, honestly. With Casey.
Oh, with Casey. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You did see it twice.
It's because they had like some different props and there wasn't a dude screaming. You remember when we saw it the first time? The dude screaming all the.
Oh yeah, like all the clapbacks, comebacks.
Yeah.
He did that.
Where's your neck?
That was in the second one too.
No, but this dude knew like everything. He knew all of the fucking. He had the movie fucking memorized.
I can't wait till like
October.
I just can't wait till October again. Especially since I'm gonna go all out again. That's gonna be fun.
Leather underwear.
Leather underwear, corset, and lipstick, baby.
Yeah.
And fishnets.
God, fucking damn
That'll be real fun. Casey, you still better have your bathrobe.
it. I do.
Maybe you should get those flock glasses again.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll go back to Party City. That's where I found them. and then I'll rub them all over you. All over your bare body.
I mean, I guess that would go with the masochist style of the movie, but no. I will pass.
Out.
It's sad how you willingly wear like a pretty accurate Frankenfurter costume, but you don't like.
That makes my dick feel good. Those things make my skin feel bad. What you talking about?
I can't imagine your dick feels good while wearing that.
It's
while
all
wearing leather underwear.
It's all bound and sweaty.
Yeah, it doesn't look good or fun.
You gotta lick the drippings.
Then we can go, instead of seeing David Bulgy featuring the goblins, we can see Brett's bulge featuring his balls.
Real top tier comedy here on Drafthouse Drive.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
But yeah, no, like legit, that movie was really touching. Like it was interesting to see like all of Jim Henson just go nuts.
Yeah.
With like this fantasy world.
Oh no, you should watch Dark Crystal.
No. I've
Jesus,
heard about
fuck.
that.
Fuck.
That one where he gets real unhinged.
That one gets real fucking weird, man.
Isn't that one like 100% puppets too?
Skeksis.
Oh god. Yeah, because he had like a whole lore to it too.
Yeah.
It was like with this one he was just like, yeah, whatever, just tossing random shit. Monsters that can control rocks. Why the fuck not? Hands that like form into faces that talk to you?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Fuck it.
But that one he had like real ass like lore and a history to the world too, didn't he?
In Dark Crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know there was like physics or whatever. It was just like this mouth puffball.
And
I was
did you? Yeah. One thing that's fun is the Cinefix did like 7 things you probably didn't know on Labrynth last year.
Okay.
And apparently that owl that was at like the very beginning of the movie, the
Yeah.
CG owl, that was like one of the first like fully CGI animals.
that makes
really?
sense because it was like that
Trash.
movie was, like, made, that was garbage.
Fucking trash.
It looked like, but I mean, like back then it would have been like so cool. Like, oh my god, what is this? How are they doing that? It's
And then-
computers, baby.
And then you know how David Bowie did the thing with his balls?
Yeah, that was actually somebody else.
Yeah, someone behind him.
Yeah.
So that makes it even more impressive because the dude was doing it without seeing what he was fucking doing.
And like they made it look like it was just him in those shots too.
That's because whenever they did those shots, they did it from elbow up.
Oh.
Every time
okay.
he was doing ball tricks, it was elbow up or it was just his hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still really impressive.
Yeah.
Like that contact juggling with them crystal balls looks real fine.
Did you see the 2 surprise Bowie faces in the movie, Brett?
No, somebody pointed out to the one in the back, like the one in the background in one of them, but I don't know.
Which
the other
was
one.
that the first one when there
think
was
that's
like
the
a big
first one.
shot of the labyrinth?
Yeah, yeah. I
Then
think
the
so.
other one was when Hoggle was gonna get the peach,
Oh, the one that was like just
the rock. Yeah.
The rock. Okay, well I saw that one. I knew it was on face. I didn't realize it was David Bowie's
Yeah, both
face.
of them were Bowie's face.
Oh, okay. Any particular reason why, or they're
No,
just like, yeah, let's just
I
put
can't-
David Bowie's face here.
There might be a reason, but I can't remember.
That rock trick was cool. Like they did a lot of like really cool like optical illusion stuff. In the
Yeah,
movie.
and like the one at the beginning,
Like
after
the one at the
worm.
beginning. Yeah, we're just like, just the wall isn't actually the wall. You just go through it.
Yeah.
Like, and then just the face where it's just like, oh, it's just one big rock. No, it's 3 smaller rocks.
Yeah.
I thought that was really neat. Not many movies like play with optical illusions and like beyond special effects.
Yeah.
Like the Escher, like MC Escher's maze staircase, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, and plus it plays to the theme of the movies. Everything is not what it seems.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. What about you, Casey?
Yeah, I concur. It was fun. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. It was fun, but I don't think I'd want to see this movie again just like by myself. Like in order for me to want to see this movie again, I'd have to be with like friends.
It's not a greasy. It's reverse Greasy Strangler.
Look,
where
Greasy Strangler,
you-
I'll just
No,
never
it's
see
not
again.
reverse. Yeah, because he's never gonna see
I'm
that
never
again.
gonna see that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only case of reverse Greasy Strangler is where it's like, I want this movie on all day, every day, all the time.
So
Yeah.
me with Greasy Strangler.
Yes.
So still the Greasy Strangler. The
Yeah.
inverse of Greasy Strangler is Greasy Strangler. Thanks, math.
Science.
But yeah, that was the Greasy Strangler. I mean, that was
I wish.
that would have been great. Hey, Casey, we're gonna go see the Labyrinth today. All right, theater starts. Greasy Strangler, son of a bitch.
Oh, I'd walk out of the theater and get an Uber home. Straight up. I wouldn't even fucking question it.
Yeah, what? Oh man, we should do that. That'd be a
We
perfect.
won't have to. Someday, in 20 years, when we go to AGFA, that's what they're going to be showing.
Oh, that'll be great.
No, wait, doesn't it have to be shot on film for it to be an act?
They probably have a copy of it on film somewhere.
I doubt that.
Man, if they had a copy of a straight-to-video movie on fucking film, I bet they have the Greasy Strangler on film.
It's on 35 millimeter. Hell, IMAX. IMAX dongery.
IMAX Prickus.
I want this in my life right now. But yeah, if nobody else has anything to end up the Labyrinth with, I'd say we call it a cast.
I'm good.
This is a bonus episode, technically. So, all right. See you guys next time.
Your thing says drink water.
I know, I don't have any water on me.
Done.
Oh, wait, I do.
Stop.
Car water.
No, don't discard. Don't discard. Okay.
Oh, this water's warm. No, thank you.
Done. Stop. I can't fucking press.